Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold, this is Psycho Gold Videos. Today we're going to be continuing our epic adventure, Today we're going to be continuing our epic adventure with My Hero Academia, as Deku shows us just how he became the world's greatest hero. When we last left off, Deku had managed to defy all the odds and had managed to get ahead of both Bakugo and Todoroki, and had come in first place in the first round. However, the episode ended on a cliffhanger that because he came in first place, in the next round, he is actually worth 10 million points if another team can eliminate the team that he is on when they play the next game, which is called Cavalry or something like that. Now, we don't know who he's going to be partnered with in this team. I don't know if it's set by random or if they've already got teams in mind or if they can pick their own partners, but I'm very curious to see what's going to be happening in this episode, because I suspect, like the previous one, that it will probably take the entire episode, or maybe even 2 episodes to get through this next round, but I don't think it will take 2 episodes. I think this will probably just take 1 episode, because this seems more like they're going to have a direct confrontation with each other, which I think will be over much quicker than running an obstacle course. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into it and see what happens next. 3, 2, 1, go.
世界総人口の約8割が何らかの特異体質である超人社会。
雄英体育祭が迫ってる。名のあるヒーロー事務所に入って。
Oh, okay, so I was right in the last episode. We're gonna get this recap every single time. Strategy, strategy, strategy. Location, location, location. Ah, no, this is what I wanted. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good way of looking at it. I love how many of them there are in that break room, though. You think, just how many heroes have they recruited for this event? I was gonna say. That is actually a good point, to be fair. Oh, I think he's found a partner he likes. So who's going to be the third person? Whoa! That was weird. No! Oh no, Ida. That's fair enough. But who's left then? What the? She has crosshairs for her eyes instead of actual eyes. Yeah, but you're not part of his plan unless you can do something with speed. Yeah, she's only interested in having her gadgets be seen. So who's left then? Well, it doesn't look like they can team up with Sue, even though they fought together against the villains. Why are they keeping it a secret? I understand why Ida didn't team up with them, but it's still a blow that he's, you know, got to focus on himself and be a rival. I mean, it makes complete sense. I don't blame him, but I really did like, you know, that joint. Oh! It's him! Here we go. Alright, so I might have been wrong. This might go into the next episode, because I didn't expect them to take so long to actually pick teams. Because I didn't realize they could pick them themselves. Oh, is that his dad? Okay. So he's there in the arena. That's interesting. So he's never going to use his fire attacks. He's only going to use his ice attacks. That's interesting. Oh! Quicksand! That's an interesting quirk. Surely, mate, he can use his bird. Ah! The backpack! Whee! Yep. See, unlike the rest of you, he didn't underestimate the support course. Yep. That's actually a pretty good team combination. Oh, it's a sentient creature! Oh, she's getting a little bit jealous there. Like, he's very much aware of that. I was gonna say, he can't just focus on him. It came from inside Shoji. Oh, and Susan there as well! Oh, they are like a tank. There we go. That is a really cool power. I like his demon bird. Ah, so if he touched the ground, it wouldn't be okay. Wow! He is just going around and picking everything up without anybody noticing. Very nice. He actually is working out the strategy. Ah, and he's seen almost everybody's abilities. Oh, I like him. Oh. Yeah, dude, I really wouldn't push his buttons. He'll come straight for you. Oh, he's playing with fire, quite literally. Ah, but Todoroki's still coming after you, and he still has his headband. Yep. Oh, I've got this unannoying feeling that this is where the episode's going to end. Well, Class A might not be doing well, but they're not out of it yet. If this is only the start of the second half, they could easily turn it around. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was My Hero Academia episode 17. And yeah, that was an episode that I expected, but I didn't expect all of the deliberation in the first half of the episode where Midoriya was trying to decide, you know, what his team composition was going to be, and I didn't see Ida choosing to go onto a different team coming. You know, I really did think it was going to be Ida, Uraka, and Midoriya. But I do like the addition of, see, every time I want to say his name, I keep thinking of Todoroki, but you know who I mean, the Dark Shadow Birdman. I can't think of his name now, but yeah, he's a really cool character. Like, I loved his powers in the first season. I'm glad that we're getting to see, you know, just what he can do in this season. And having someone from the support course is a really good idea as well. Like, you know, underestimating the support course is probably going to be a few people's downfall. I bet the support course is going to do better than most people think that they will. You know, just because their abilities come from their tech. You know, they're very smart people. And, you know, think how many superheroes there are out there in the comic books of the West that are pretty much only there because of their ability to use technology and create cool things. You know, two of the most popular being Batman and Iron Man. Obviously, they both have other skills as well, but you know what I mean. So, I really like the way that, you know, the fact that he brought on the support course person and, you know, they've got the jetpack, they've got the hover boots. It actually makes me think, like, after all this is over, he could probably liaise with that member and see if she could build something that could help with his shock absorption and try and nullify the damage of what he takes. Like, build a superhero costume that's much better at actually absorbing his aftershocks, for want of a better phrase. Like, after he's used his abilities, obviously his arms tend to break, but he could wear a suit that kind of absorbs the impact for him. It wouldn't help him control the ability in the long run, and he'd have to keep practicing, but it would mean that when he does class stuff, he would have more of a chance of actually being able to go toe-to-toe with people like Todoroki without worrying that after he's done a couple of shots, he's going to be a lifeless thing on the floor that can't move. I really enjoyed the episode itself. I mean, it was a really fun episode, and there wasn't too many, like, moments of drama, which I thought was great, and I thought the twist with Class B having that strategy at the end was really cool as well. And I thought that the actual battle between them with the cavalry, it was a lot more impressive than I initially thought it was going to be. It looked a bit gimmicky, it looked a bit off in my opinion when I saw it announced at the end of the last episode. I thought it was going to be really, like, simple, but actually seeing them do it with their superpowers and seeing the way that they have to work together and getting the explanation from those pro heroes having a cigarette in the tent was really interesting, and I liked the way he kind of explained it. You know, this festival is actually more about learning what life is going to be like as a hero. And then I loved hearing Mount Lady be like, oh, well, you know, that's a bit mean. And then Tree Man was like, well, that's exactly what you did to me when you first turned up. And she was like, didn't address that. She just kind of moved on. And it's like, yeah, it's true though. Like, you do all work together, and like we saw all the heroes when they were like rescue heroes, and they were trying to, you know, take out that sludge monster that All Might had to deal with. You know, they are rivals, but they are also heroes, and at the end of the day, as long as they prioritize being a hero over being the top, then I think it's okay. The other thing I found interesting is we keep getting this hint that Todoroki and his dad really don't get on, and that there's something going on between them that we obviously don't know yet, and the fact that he won't use his fire side of his abilities in battle is really interesting. So I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get an explanation to that later on in the series. Not necessarily in this season, it might be something that we have to wait forever for, but I very much doubt that they're gonna drop us all these breadcrumbs with that and not actually have some kind of story that's gonna be taking us there. But either way, that's probably going to be something for the distant future. I don't think that's going to be anything that's addressed whilst this festival is going on. But I could be wrong. It could be one of those things like if Todoroki gets through to the final round, for example, and so does Midoriya, then he might have one of those moments where he has to explain himself and why he can't lose to Deku, and it would be interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen. But either way, guys, that was episode 17. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. It was a good, great ride. And just reminds me why I like My Hero Academia. I think this one was actually probably one of the better ones of Season 2 so far. The obstacle course was pretty cool, seeing Deku get ahead of the other two. But I really like this one. We got to see a lot more powers on display. We got to see a lot of interaction between the students. So, yeah. If you enjoyed it like I did, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this episode. If you're new around here, don't forget to click that subscribe button to join us on this journey of My Hero Academia and all the other cool shows that I'm going to be watching. But that's, I'm afraid, all we have time for in this particular episode. But as always, I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.